Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about how I managed to get rid of my dark spots and pimples. So I'm going to be explaining how I start from here to here. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to make this video short as I can. So unfortunately for me, dealing with acne is something that I've been going through since my puberty. I have used a lot of products. Some of them will work for me, many of them didn't work for me, but I do believe it was because I was very impatient. I will use a product for like a week, and if ever I don't see any changes or any different, I will stop using it and go to another product. Some of them I will even try to maybe use them for 1 month, but you just see that no, it's not working for you, because it's either I will just get worse or I wouldn't see any changes at all. So I'm not going to explain about everything, I'll just go straight to what worked for me. So when I was in university, I discovered about Hypoderm, which was a best thing ever for me. I was using Hypoderm, I will put it on this side, Hypoderm dark spot corrector, which is black and white, and it was like for night. So I will use it any time of the day. I didn't really follow the instruction, I will just use it whenever I want. So I used to use Hypoderm. However, it didn't work for me for pimples. I will still get pimples. I will just wait for the pimple to heal, and then I will use the Hypoderm. So Hypoderm is for dark spot. So when I get the pimple, I will wait for the pimple to, or pimples, sometimes I'll have like many pimples at once, and then I will wait for them to heal, and then I will put Hypoderm. And then Hypoderm helps because it peels off the skin, so the dead skin will peel off, and then you'll have your new skin. So I'll just apply it on my affected area. Sometimes I'll just apply the whole face so that the face looks look the same, because if ever you peel the other side and the other side is unpeeled, it's like you have two skin. So sometimes I will just put it on my face so that I have the same color on my face, on my face actually. So I will put the Hypoderm for the dark spot, but I still have the problem with my pimples, but I was okay with it. So this is what happened when I was still in South Africa. So Hypoderm, you can find it at any pharmacy. When I mean the pharmacy, I mean those stores where they are just written outside that it's pharmacy. You won't get it at Clicks or Discam. So you need to go to those pharmacies that are just pharmacy. That's where you get Hypoderm. It's like 60 rand, 65, 67. Some of the pharmacies like 70 rand. So you use Hypoderm, you can follow instruction, it just depends on who you are. And then when you apply it, it's just a lotion, it doesn't do anything, so it's just a lotion. I highly recommend that you use Hypoderm. And then I made a big mistake. When I moved to the state, I decided to leave the Hypoderm behind. I didn't buy it. I was like, I'll find it when I get in America. So I didn't buy even one of the Hypoderm product. I just didn't want to have a lot of things with me. I didn't want to have a lot of packaged stuff with me, so I didn't buy it, and it was the worst mistake for me, because when I get here in the state, I started having pimples, and the more I didn't have Hypoderm, I was like having dark spot and pimples, and then it was a lot. It's like my skin knew that I didn't have anything that I can use to manage the acne. So I just had the worst acne ever. I had like pimples and dark spots, and then I knew that I need to do something. I searched for the Hypoderm, but unfortunately I didn't get it because in America it has been banned, so I couldn't find Hypoderm. I was so devastated, but I started to work on finding something that will help me with my acne. And then just like when you just starting to find something, I used most of the thing which was not really working for me because I'm impatient. And then I started watching some YouTube, doing my research, and I was just finding about vitamin B5, and I was like, what is it? And then I started doing my research. So this how vitamin B5 looks like. So this is the vitamin B5 that I've been using, which really worked for me with pimples. So vitamin B5 prevents your skin, or prevents your skin from forming any pimples. So most of the people it really worked for them. They were like, I used to use a lot of things and they didn't really work, but vitamin B5 worked for me. So I was very patient with it. Fortunately, I used it for like 2 weeks, and then I started seeing that my face didn't have any pimples while I was using it. So it's affordable, and then for you, or for vitamin B5 to work fast, you need to drink at least, okay, personally I used to drink like 20 in the morning, 20 at night, so it's like 40 pills a day. And then as time goes, now I just drink like 10, even once a day. Sometimes if I feel like I can just drink 10 morning, afternoon, or night, it just depends, but I drink it however I want. So it really worked for me. Since I started using it, I have like almost 2 months using it, and no pimple. I don't have any pimple. So it really worked for me with pimples, and then I had to deal with the dark spots. And then with the dark spot, I started to look for things that can help me to peel off. I just needed something that can help my skin peel. So I find out about peeling products, and then the one that I was using, they didn't really work like Hypoderm. I'll use them for like 5 days and then my skin wouldn't peel, until I found out about yellow peeling oil. But yellow peeling oil is not supposed to be used on your skin, but I was like, I see people's body are like peeling off. There's no way that my skin is gonna peel off. So I had to take a risk and order my yellow peeling oil, and then I applied it on my face, and I did burn. So I will show the skin that way how my face used to look before, because it has healed, fortunately. I burned my skin, but the good thing is that I peeled, like my skin was peeling. The dead skin was like falling off my skin, and then it made a huge difference. So for my dark spot, I had to risk my face by using yellow peeling oil, and then I had to come up with a plan of diluting it because it's very strong. I diluted it with my face wash. So before washing my face, I will put on the face wash on my hand, and then I'll put in some drops of yellow peeling oil, maybe 2 drops, and then I will mix it and apply it on my face. So maybe I'll do that routine for 3 days and I'll peel again. So maybe I peeled 3 times and my skin was peeling and it looked better. It made a huge difference. So because I didn't have any pimple, it was okay because I didn't have to deal with any dark spot. I was dealing with the fading one, and then I had to I forgot, before getting the yellow peeling oil, I was using vitamin C. Vitamin C, it really worked, but it's very slowly. so slow. Like, you just need to be patient with yourself, with your skin. So I used to use vitamin C as well for my dark spots with the yellow peeling oil, and then yeah, so that's what I use. But for people in South Africa, that are in South Africa, I recommend that you use Hypoderm for your dark spots, and you drink vitamin B5 for pimples. So I don't know where you'll get it because I've never used it in South Africa, but maybe you can try to check with the pharmacist. And then I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost you. It's something that you also need to do on your side. And then yeah, that is what I'm using. That is what I'm using. So thank you so much for taking your time and watching my video. Bye.